Hi everybody, Paul here from Hill Country Rings, and the good people at SAKER sent me a battery powered hedge trimmer and grass shears. So let's go in the shop and open it up. Alright, this is a 2-in-1 cordless hedge trimmer and grass shears from SAKER. And just gonna go ahead and open the box and see what we got. It's 2-in-1, SK5 steel, so I'm not sure what SK5 steel is. It says handheld and lightweight, and safety and reliability. And I have several SAKER tools that I've checked out, and seem to be very good make and good instructions. And so this should got high hopes for it. So here's an instruction manual. This is the hedge trimmer. It looks pretty sharp. It's a little hedge trimmer attachment, and it has a little guard over it. Got the power supply for the charger. Alright, so this is the battery pack, and 20-volt lithium ion. Let's see, 1.5 amp hour, so good size battery. Got some juice in that. We'll have some juice in that thing. And the grass shear itself. It looks like it's already got the grass shear attachment, so just can take that off, put this one on very easily, just like. I'm sure it's very easy. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I should read the instructions. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and read the instructions. We're going to charge up the battery, and then we'll go ahead and take it for a test. Alright, there's a lot of good information in the manual, and with these kind of things you always do want to read the manual. You don't want to throw the manual away, because this thing has some cutting blades, and it could be dangerous if you misuse it or don't know what you're doing. So make sure to read all the safety warnings, personal safety, have battery charging. It does have here two instructions for the grass shears, how to connect the parts, how to connect the grass shear or the hedge trimming accessory. There's also like a little tilt. You can tilt the head up if you're to do grass cutting with grass shears. So I'll show you all that once we get the battery charged. Also, the battery has a charger light that shows if it's full charge or if it needs to be recharged. So a lot of good information in the manual. So make sure to read the manual. Alright, he's all charged up, and here's the battery check. What you do is press this little red button here on the back of the battery, and the LEDs will light up, and if it's 3 light up, then it's fully charged. If just 1 lights up, then it's probably needs to be charged. So we'll go ahead and we're going to put the grass shear attachment. We just basically put him down on that little stop there, and push these 2 buttons in. There he is. He's nice and clicked in there good. Then we will put in the battery till it clicks. And when we get out there, we will remove the little safety guard and see if we can cut some grass. Now, this is the trigger. I'll go ahead and pull that off now just to show you. This is a trigger, and you have an interlock. So you got to push forward with your thumb, and then you pull the trigger. So you have to make sure you push that forward with your thumb before you pull the trigger. And for the grass, you can push this little button here, and kind of gives you kind of an angle, so that when you're cutting the grass, you got kind of an angle on it, but when you're using the trimmer, you would have it more straight. So it's just this button here. So let's go out and try the grass shears. Alright, so we got some grass right here we want to trim up. Some little clumps of grass that kind of missed because we're really close to rocks when we mowed. So let's go ahead and pull off the little guard. And now we will try to just trim them. First I'm going to set it to that angle. Look at that. So if your yard wasn't like full of rocks like mine is and actually looked nice, this probably would be really cool. My yard is kind of rough, but I guess this does help out, and it really does work. So let's go ahead and try the other attachment. I don't really have any hedges to speak of, but I'd like to see if this thing can maybe trim around this this palm tree and get some of these pups out. This might be even a better test for me. Oh, look at that. Well, that worked pretty good. I mean, that worked really good. It was the hedge trimming attachment. All right, we're back in the shop. I'm going to take out the battery and then remove the hedge clipping attachment. Just push those two buttons in and then it comes out off the bottom. It's pretty tight. There we go. One thing about this is the little blade guard for it has this ridge, and that fits over these screws, or these screws, and just like that. So, the box for storage. Alright, this has been a review of the SAKER Cordless Hedge Trimmer and Grass Shear. Overall, a very good product. Does exactly what it says. It's easy to use. It's not heavy. It's sharp. Does what it says. I will say, don't try to cut tree limbs with this. This is not meant to do that. For that, you would use maybe the SAKER mini chainsaw. It's a little very small handheld chainsaw that you could cut limbs effortlessly with. But I would not use this for cutting limbs, just for cutting grass or cutting, the hedges. So thank you for watching.